So accent tap exercises are great for learning to differentiate between high heights and low heights, or accent heights and tap heights, as they're called. But before we go into accent tap, we're going to learn another mini warm-up, full down tap up, which is sort of intro into different stroke types and intro on how to play accent tap, because the stuff from this mini exercise is directly applicable to accent tap exercises. So full down tap up teaches 4 different stroke types. We have 1 beat for each stroke type, starting with a full stroke, which is going to be the same thing we were playing legatos. It's a full stroke or legato stroke. Pretty simple there, full. Then we have a downstroke, which is going to be the same thing as the legato stroke. It should feel exactly the same way as this, and you should be using the exact same amount of force and engaging the same muscles, except instead of hitting the drum and rebounding back up, it's going to hit the drum, and then once it gets to right about 3 inches, we're using the weight in our arm and using the weight in our wrist to prevent it from coming up. So there should be no difference in sound quality between and it should be the same thing. It's just that your weight is going to stop the stick at 3 inches there. So that's the second stroke. Third stroke, once we're down in 3 inches, we're going to do a legato stroke. Once again, still a legato stroke, it's just you're attacking from 3 inches. This stroke, it's not going to have enough time to accelerate because there's not as much room, so there's not going to be as big of a sound, and its speed will not get up to the same as this. That's just the physics of it, but you should still be trying to attack with the same amount of force and trying to get that same amount of velocity as you would be with a 15-inch stroke. So you should be really sort of like digging in without gripping the stick too hard. And you should be practicing this one a lot too on your own, because tap strokes are really important, as they are what we play most of the time during our show. And then after the tap stroke, the fourth beat, we have an upstroke, which is going to be a tap stroke, so it should sound the same as a tap stroke, except the stick is coming up. Now, we don't like to engage these muscles because we don't need them, because the stick and the drum head do all the work for us. But once again, the physics of it, when we're hitting from tap and going up to play a full stroke, there's not enough rebound and not enough force to push the stick all the way up, so we slightly engage our muscles to give this a boost as it's coming up. Note, this is not the same as going. It's tapping and sort of like let the flow happen, I guess would be the easiest way to explain it. It's sort of just letting the stick come up, but you should not be gripping it too hard, and you should not be doing anything else. It's still just like you're playing legatos, basically. It should feel natural. So altogether, we have beat 1 full, beat 2 down, beat 3 tap, beat 4 up. So we'll just put this on a loop. Full, down, tap, up, full, down, tap, up, full, down, tap, up. And that's about it. That's probably just as important to being able to play accent tap as playing the actual exercise. So every time before you're going to play accent tap, play that. Even if you only do it a couple times, just make sure you get the different types of stroke types in, so that when we get to the actual season, you're not going to have any trouble controlling the sticks. Alright, so let's move into the accent tap exercise.